Hey guys, welcome back to Tap That. This is Brews and Reviews. Today's brew, we have Summer Ale by Long Trail Brewing Company out of the Survival Pack. And today's review,
we're going to see what we're surviving on. So let's see what's on tap.
boom.
Alcohol. I gotta have a little talk with you. I wanna treat you just like you treated me.
All right, guys. Like Storm said, he baited me into this one. We decided with the survival pack, you might be in a bad situation. All you got left is this pack of beer and what you can find around you. And what you can find around you,
Today, what we found around us is silkworms. That's what we'll be eating. I've been trying to convince Alex for this for a while, and I finally got him.
I kind of have a little bit of a bug phobia. Not super scared of them, but just, I think I'm a healthy amount that most people are scared of them. So I'm super not looking forward to this.
For me, it's weird because when I go fishing, I use silkworms.
Ugh.
And now I'm about to eat them.
Well, this is from Malagan. I can't pronounce anything on this packet. I'm sorry, guys. Malagan Rag Crispy Fried and Baked Silkworms Pupa Friendly Healthy Snack. And then that's all I can read because everything else is in a foreign language. I'm not sure what that foreign language is. This expires in 2064. That's when this expires. 2064.
That would have to be how it's done.
So
Day, month, yeah, that's probably how.
you could put this in your survival bunker. It doesn't even need to be if you're trapped on the trail.
No. Could you imagine coming across it and you're like, dang it, they're expired. Like at that point, you're just going to eat them.
You're gonna eat them. All right. Well, let's get into the actual exciting thing here.
Summer Ale.
Yeah, like Storm said, we're gonna be doing the Long Trails Brewing Company Summer Ale. This was actually my favorite in the pack. This is the one I usually drink when I do drink stuff from them. So I'm kind of excited for this one. But Summer Ale, let's tap that.
That too. Smells just like the cold case file.
No, that's good. That's zesty to me. That's like very light. This is something, and the pack's talking about, like hiking and stuff. This is something I could see me enjoying at the top of a mountain. Like after a long hike, this is refreshing to me.
Sure. I'm thinking hammock.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in a hammock or laying, whichever you prefer. But probably because of gravity, you can't drink this in a hammock. But maybe.
Yeah, you just gotta lean
In
up.
the bottle.
So I think it tastes. I don't think it's super complex. I think it's a very kind of
It's a beautiful color.
It is. It's a very wheat flavor kind of mixed with the citrus. What that citrus is, I'm not sure, but that's what it is to me.
We'll get into that.
Simple, easy, good.
Cover girl.
Cover. Easy breezy, beautiful.
Oh, that's what that is.
All right.
Open them up. Let's see them. I think this is probably going to be the worst part for him because he's going to see them visually. Like, of course, everything's different on a package. Wow. Honestly, these look like sesame bites.
They look like almonds, maybe. Or like, walnuts, maybe.
See, and the thing is, we can't even read the package, so we can't tell you what flavor it is.
There's salt over here and maybe some soy sauce.
Yeah, I see this fly going around in our studio, and I'm wondering, like, is he like, oh,
Does he know?
those look good. Yeah. All right.
My stomach is turning currently.
I was going to set up a trash can next to you.
I don't know if I can do this, but I imagine before I bite into it, it's going to be hollow as shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to just be like husk. That's it.
All right, you ready? Tap that. Tap that bug.
I can't. All right, I'm sorry about that.
He's back.
Storm's right though, and I barely chewed it, but like it's more the thought process than anything. Like
If you got it out in time, though, the aftertaste is horrid. Like, the aftertaste tastes like these things have been wiggling around in the ground for a couple years.
I don't want to. Oh my god. I think this is going to be the easiest round too.
This is going to be the easiest round. We have so much more. But we have so much time to Get into this ale.
It wasn't as hollow as I expected it to be. It wasn't.
No,
like,
it was full. Like,
it had like a peanutty crunch, and I wasn't. I was.
but if you're out on the trail, I highly suggest finding these like live and not cooking them because they are super dry. Like, I don't know. You're gonna have to find some water to boil as well.
Guys, I thought I was gonna be able to do this. I've been hyping myself up for a week now. It's just like I'm gonna do this.
My little girl requested that I bring her home some so she can try them. Absolutely going to do that.
Look at the inside of it.
They're disgusting. Silkworms aren't for me. Can I just say though?
Look in that
Is
bag,
it
dude. That's
all-
gross. I feel like they just scooped them out in that bag.
Oh, look at that bag. Look in there.
Ugh.
I don't know if you can see that, but can I just say though, if you were to like mentally train yourself and eat these every day, it says 20 grams. And I'm sure that means 20. Oh, net weight. Okay. I take back.
He was going for protein. He's like, these are full of protein.
Dude, I guarantee you these are full of protein.
Good luck.
All right, on to the beer.
So, I mean, we'll go to. I want to go back to those, but let's go to label.
Okay.
I think it's fine. I mean, I think it's simple. Hell yeah. What? Oh man, you swallowed that.
I did, yeah. That's part of.
I can't even review that. Let's spit that right out. I took one bite and I couldn't. I was like,
That's true. There is a review section of the review.
well,
This
at
is
least
Brews
the
and
rank.
Reviews.
I can't even. I'm put. It crunched harder than I thought, and it instantly gave me anxiety, and I had to spit it out.
There were definitely layers of it. Like there was just the top layer, the bottom layer, the middle layer, the lower layer. I feel like this is just a layered snack. Just like, and I really don't want to mess it up for Alex, but I wonder when you cook these, like all the organs and stuff have to be cooked out, right?
No, man, that's a full worm. They just threw them on a baking sheet and called it a
Do
day.
they have organs?
I don't know if
They have to be baked out, dude.
One-
And the rest, what's left is the skin and stuff like that.
No, dude, you're eating everything. That's a silkworm. That's not only a silkworm. That's a pupa. So that's a baby silkworm.
Oh, you're right. No, yeah.
Yeah, pupas are baby.
Silkworms are very small, though.
That's a baby
Go
pupa, man.
fishing with silkworm. It doesn't matter. I'll review it. I ate it.
I'm out of this one. It was crunchy, and I wouldn't do it.
Of course, we always use the TLC method, and if you guys don't know what that is, I don't know what you're doing here. But taste. I put it in my mouth. I crunched it. It was weird. It's one of the weirdest things I've tried. It's not like a chip crunch. It's more like a flaky croissant crunch, but like
Way harder.
way harder. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Going through those layers, just and then it does kind of melt in your mouth. Now the first taste that hits your mouth is kind of like what you would expect Thai food, like a peanut buttery kind of. For me, anyway, a little salt in there. But then when you get to the aftertaste is I don't like it. I don't like. That's what stops me from eating another one of these. It's too much. And then
What is it? Is it like dirt or like I didn't get that far. I spit it right out.
I wish you would. I wish you'd try it. It's definitely maybe after a couple beers you'd be into it, but
I doubt it.
it's the best way I can describe it is a silk taste. Like that's what I imagine. And maybe it's all in my head, but I feel like somebody ate these, got that aftertaste, and they were like silkworm.
Silkworm. Reviewing it, man.
Oh, label. Like I said, we can't read much of this. It says
I think it's eye catching though. The blue is nice.
it's eye-catching, especially if you're going online and what did we type in? Bugs?
Edible bugs.
Yeah. It's definitely eye-catching. Blue has a little salt on there. I imagine that's like soy sauce. Dude, the package smells like peanut buttery.
He's
Did you
so much
smell
balls in me.
Like it.
It doesn't. It smells buggy. It smells like the underside, like when you would peel bark off a tree, and there would be like that wet like tree underneath.
As I smell, yeah, I'm getting that. But I want to imagine that there's peanut butter. There's some sort. It's Thai food, man.
That's awful, dude.
If they mix these on top of your pad Thai, it would be pretty good.
Oh, I don't know, man.
You could get past it.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't just it, you know.
Doesn't matter. Like I said again and again, I wish I could read the label. I can't. I should have translated some of it. At the top here, it said crispy, fried, and baked, which is
Seems overkill.
It does.
They fried it and baked it.
Yeah, maybe that's the traditional way of cooking a silkworm. We don't know, you know.
And like Storm said, we can't really get into content because we can't read anything on it. Yeah. But we can get in content of this beer, which you're kind of lagging on, man.
I am lagging. I was considering finishing it, but I guess I will.
You don't have to.
You used most of it as a palate cleanser.
Me, I did. I have been. But content's actually fairly okay with it. It's a 5.4, which I think's pretty good for a summer ale.
No, I would go back on saying, before you told me it was an ale and you gave it to me, I would have imagined it was in the 6s, because when you drink it, it's harsher. It's not.
I don't get that at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not as smooth as I've had ales, but
it's definitely not smooth. The citrus is so forward in it, and it's fine, but not citrus where you taste and you're like, ooh, that's orange, but just like the shock of citrus that citrus gives you is definitely the forefront of the flavor.
Yeah, and we keep saying citrus, and when I read this label, it featuring waves of juicy fruit-filled,
it's
hot
fruit.
flavors from Kashmir, which is interesting, like we said. And an Amarillo, I don't imagine to be a fruity.
All right. I'm ready to review. You got a little bit to go still. I'm going to move on to my final review of Not the Bugs. Sorry I had to get out of that one. But I will review the Summer Ale by Long Trail Brewing Company. To me, this is something that they could hang their hat on. I think this is a very good ale. It's not too dark. It's kind of light. I think it's refreshing. I'm with Storm. It's not very it's a beer. It's a sharp flavor, but not sharp in the sense that it's a beer flavor. Couldn't drink a ton of these. I couldn't drink 5 or 6 and pound them all night. It would make my throat hurt after a while, the citrus flavor of it. But I think it's good. I'd enjoy it at the top of the mountain. The label I think is pretty cool. The yellow and the blues. It's a very summer campy feel for me. We talked about summer camp before. That's going way back in our episodes.
Whew.
Yeah.
Now that you bring that up.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I would actually rate it a little higher than I think Storm's expecting. I'd give it a 6.8.
Wow.
Maybe a little higher. I kind of hedged my bets there.
6.8. You're locked in.
I'm locked in.
Is this one of the ones you've had?
Yes, I have had this.
All right. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. So the taste is there. Like I said, though, where Alex says it's citrusy, I'm getting more of a liquor kind of vibe, not a whiskey or anything. It's definitely still a beer, and it doesn't have the burn. All right, yeah. So the taste is there. It's pretty good. I could imagine myself on the trail drinking this, but it does leave you kind of high and dry, like it's a drier beer, and
I can see that.
I need to chase it with water, almost.
I have been chasing it with water. Maybe that's why I like it.
But that was because of the bug. That's why I can't imagine. It says summer ale, definitely belongs in the summertime, but out in the hot sun, I'm not going to drink too many of these. But definitely as an ale, 5.4 is good.
Yeah.
Especially because if I pick up a lager or something, I'm not disappointed if it's 5%.
Yeah.
So if I pick up an ale, 5.4, that's good.
I think it's good.
For me, lagers and ales are very close.
I would disagree, but that's schematics, I guess.
We can break that down in another episode. I don't know what I'm talking about. I am a...
average beer drinker?
You got me. So label. This isn't necessarily going to catch my eye other than it's yellow, which is pretty cool. But when I picked up this pack, when I looked at all the labels and stuff, I thought generic. I don't know. I'm going to go down 1% more than 5.8. Just spit it out.
5.8.
5.8.
Please join us next time. Don't forget to tap that subscribe button. Don't forget to
go check out the Instagram.
Yep.
Go check out the
Facebook, the TikTok, all that. And please join us next time. And as always,
Don't forget to tap that subscribe button.
see you next time.